Hello, 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 YouTube. What is going on, everybody? I'll give it a few minutes, let people come to the chat if they are in between their work breaks or whatever they got going on. But this is something that a topic that got put on my heart to talk about. I'm somebody who practices manifestation. I do gratitude journaling every day. Say prayers of gratitude. Really try to live in that moment and practice abundance, which means I always reflect on the things that I do have in my life and the things that I want to manifest into my life. So, Jesse, the short answer to that question, thank you for answering that for me. Does manifestation work for bringing back your ex or somebody who has an unhealthy, not unhealthy, but a different type of attachment style? The short answer is no. Because here's the thing, God gave us all free will. All right. This is the thing about manifestation. You can only manifest things that will help you in getting people back in your life and bringing a certain type of job or income that you want to have in life. But as far as specifically right now, because there are people who do vision journaling, they do script writing in order to bring that person back. And it just doesn't work because there is no amount of manifestation prayers, no amount of law of attraction that's going to work as far as undoing all of that trauma that a person has experienced in their life. Actually, I just got done working out. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I haven't even switched from my workout glasses to my work glasses. I can see a lot better. What's up, Jesse? How's life, bud? All right, I'm not going to make this video too long, so that's the short answer. And the way that I do manifestation, me personally, is I have a vision board. I have some Post-it notes that I put up on my wall in my room, something that I can look at every single day and think about just what type of people I want to bring into my life. Now, I can help you attract the type of spouse that you want in your life. But if you've already had some damage done with the other person that you were with, and if you know the amount of traumas that they have in their life and the way they operate, chances are no amount of prayer or gratitude work or manifestation work is going to work to bring that person back. Now, here's the practice that you need to do if you want to bring a person into your life. Take out a notebook, write down the qualities of the things that you want in a spouse. And if you're somebody who's a glutton for punishment, then you will write somebody who doesn't know how to reciprocate the love that you bring to a relationship or the amount of love languages that you speak in a relationship, or somebody that just doesn't know how to speak your love language at all. So you write down the different qualities in a woman that you want or a guy that you want. Write down, job, eye color, hair color, all the way down to the very minute things that you will be wanting in a spouse. Don't leave anything out, because if you leave it really vague, this is just like placing your order to the universe and trying to get that order fulfilled. So call it the Amazon wish list or something. All right, heading back to Missouri currently. Hey, Jesse, it's good to see you, man. Drive safe. I'm manifesting that I will be a world famous coach in 10 years. That's already manifest. It's already destined. So here's the thing. This is the beautiful thing. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That they basically took manifestation and the law of the multi-dimensions and put it into, a comic book form. There are an infinite amount of storylines out there. This is one thing that I think if you like comic books, if you like movies and stuff, this is one thing the Avengers did really well, which is they showed you that you can manifest anything that you want. All you have to do is align yourself on that timeline. You have to align yourself on that purpose in order to make it a reality. So the Coach Jesse that already exists, it's already existing in another universe. You just have to align. This is what you call vibrational alignment. You just have to align your vibrations to obtain that. All the amount of money that you ever wanted, it's already printed. The house you want, the spouse you want, they're already there. You just have to align your frequencies, your vibrations to get in that alignment, get in that reality, I should say. And that's where I Am Coach Court came from. I had to believe in myself. Like literally, you had to believe in yourself that reality that you want, it's already out there for you. I'm watching a show. I'm not even gonna get into the show, right? I'm gonna step back from that one. I don't want no copyright or anything going on. Any thoughts on AP? I was in a relationship on and off for 5 years. She monkey branched into a relationship with a single dad, opposite of me. 5 years. Yeah, and that's clearly a rebound, because if you don't take the time to find yourself, you literally have to find yourself in again once you get out of long-term relationships. And I would say 5 years is a long-term relationship. And when you rebound, it's usually with somebody that's totally opposite. Let's say that you're having a craving for Cinnabons and you don't have those. You crave yourself, starve yourself from Cinnabons for a whole entire month. You know, the minute that you're able to get that opportunity to have that Cinnabon, you're probably going to eat the whole box. That's where balance comes in. And if a person is feeling love starved, if they're feeling like they're not getting their love language spoken in a relationship, or they're not getting their needs met, however you want to put it, they're going to rebound into something like that. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it doesn't matter. It just is what it is. I just call reality for what it is. It's like the quote, you can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Sorry. Hope that helped you, man. We talked about marriage and kids, relationships was kind of toxic on my end, but we had a very strong emotional connection. She's been in her rebound for almost 3 months. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. If they're feeling love starved, if they're feeling, and that's kind of like women. Sorry, I just got done working out. That's kind of like that's women that usually they check out before the relationship ends. Like they'll be already done. They've grieved the relationship. They may even have a potential candidate already lined up that's going to take your place as soon as they decide to make that ending. So usually it's somebody that's already been there. If you guys are just coming in here, like this feed, the short answer is no. No, because there's no amount of manifestation work, no amount of law of attraction that's going to undo all of that level, that trauma that a person that's a DA has experienced in their life. They have to do the work on their own. Like you could probably manifest some counseling or some therapy for them, but as far as bringing them back directly, it's a tall order. And I'd be lying to you and selling you hope, and I'm not a hope dealer, to say that it'll work. God gave us free will. Everyone should watch Soul. Yeah, I watched Soul probably 5 times. Soul is so deep. And if you guys don't know what Soul is the movie that just got released back in Christmas time. It's starring Jamie Foxx, and it's about the afterlife and living in parallel. And because peril, I think is what it's called, living in peril. And in the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Jamie, just know that Jamie Foxx learned a lot about purpose and manifestation and meditating, how powerful meditating is. It's a good movie. You guys listen to Anthony. Go ahead and check it out. My wife has dragged our divorce out for 3 years. Because of that, my girlfriend left me and monkey branched her coworker. Ooh. I'm manifesting her comeback when the court proceedings are done. So here's the thing, Joe Booth. As the man, you have to do what you have to do, you know, because if you want to get her back quicker, you can't let her have her cake and eat it too. You have to make the decision to move on, because right now, by you allowing this to happen, you're showing like you're still holding out on hope. All right. And what indifference is turning in that, getting things done, making sure that we want to sever this as easy as possible. I don't know if you have kids involved. I know having kids it makes the divorce proceeding so much messier. So I'm not even going to judge you there because I don't know the ins and outs. But you need to pull the plug as quick as possible. Do what, have faith that you're going to be able to rebuild after this, because that's essentially what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to rebuild yourself financially, mentally, confidence-wise. And it's really messy to get into relationships while you're still going through divorce. It's you're stepping on a lot of toes, and you're going to break a lot of hearts because you need to heal yourself essentially before you even get into that relationship. And there's a lot of women that will get into a relationship with a man that's going through divorce proceedings, or if they're currently in a relationship, because it's kind of like a superficial relationship. She knows when she can exit whenever she wants to. Men will do that too. Typically though, I see men trying, they usually try to take the woman away from the husband. I don't know why, just an observation. Some of you guys may not even have seen that observation, but as far as me, I do see the man really making it their goal to try to take that woman away from the husband. And women, they'll kind of like this is what it is, and they'll move on to somebody else. Usually the relationship falls apart after the divorce is done, and you are that person's boyfriend or whatever it is. They usually end up falling out of love with you. Their attraction tends to fade, because then it's something serious. Like it's something that takes on a whole different meaning then, and they don't really enjoy it anymore. The thrill is gone. I'm vibing, man. E-Money, your only option is to leave her alone and let the rebound do its thing. Yes, let that play out, however it's going to play out. Could play out good, could play out bad, but either way, you dodged the bullet. In my opinion, you dodged the bullet, and you've got back the one thing that nobody gets back in life, and that's time. I don't care who you are, unless you have a Morty McFly or McFly, is his name, time machine. I feel sorry for DA, but you cannot help them if they don't realize they're unhealthy. No, you can't. And I know that people will try to make themselves the unofficial therapist or counselor with those people, but it's just not going to work. Essentially, you're just going to waste time. If that person isn't mindful about what they're going through, or how they're showing up, then there won't be any change or growth. So I'm an FA, hipster therapy. Hey, give me some super chat. Hook me up. This is I feel like this is something really powerful that could help you guys, because I know there's so many people. I even see it on my comment section. There's like bots out there, and people put stuff in the comment section saying, "Oh, if you want to manifest your ex back, if you want to do this and that," it's just not possible. I mean, sure, you may pay for their system, and be out $50, but at the end of the day, 3 months from now, it's just not really possible. There's a lot of things that has to happen in order for that to work. Like you may bring people into your life, like I said earlier, that are healthier for you if you write down your list, because here's why this list works. This list of qualities that you want in a person. Here's why it works. Because where attention goes, energy flows. All right. So the more that you think about the things that you have on that list, those are what's going to pop up in your universe. We attract everybody in our life, every type of person. But what we focus on and pay our attention to is wherever our attention goes. That's where the energy is going to flow, if that makes sense. All right. So if you think about, I don't know if you guys ever played the game Punch Buggy. Is when somebody's driving a Volkswagen or Beetle, and the more that you think about the punch buggy, the more that you get to, whoever you're playing with, you get to sock them in the arm. But if you're not paying attention, like for example, if I'm driving and I'm paying attention to the road, but I'm getting punched in the arm the whole time because I'm not paying attention to the road, because that's where their attention is at. My attention and my energy is on the road. Their attention and energy is on finding a certain type of vehicle. So that's essentially what the list does for you. It keeps yourself on the alert of what you actually want. And that happens two ways. If you don't make that list, you're going to attract more of what you fear into your life. The more the unhealthy people, more of the people who have styles that don't align with yours, the more that you think about that and just let your mind run wild, because your mind will run wild. Your thoughts, your anxiety, it'll take over your life. So if you have something that's tangible that you can look at every day. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate that. That's my boy. Like, you have something that's tangible, you can channel where those thoughts go. Sorry, I'm catch up now. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Somebody's all over Napoleon Hill, and that's what's up. Or is that Earl Nightingale? So who I listen to, who I study, Earl Nightingale, and this is all about the power of positive thinking and stuff. And this helps you when it comes to manifestation and attracting things into your life. Because Bob Proctor was the one that was in the movie The Secret. And you have, even Tony Robbins talks about this. Yeah, Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale, Norman Vincent Peale, all those people. But I tell you, it doesn't work on people, right? Because they have free will and they do whatever they want. And especially with people who are, more fearful avoidance, they just have a lot of trauma and they just don't know what's safe and what's trusting to come back to. Just wanted to say your coaching channel has helped me an incredible amount in my journey for self-improvement. Reese, thanks, man. I'm glad I can do that for you. Really do. This is what I do it for. That's I was listening to a podcast on, I don't know if you guys are into a lot of YouTube channels, but Lewis Howes, he has a channel called The School of Greatness, I believe it is. And he has a lot of these people on there that talks about actually neurosciences, scientists, therapists, counselors, people who teach manifestation and the power of positive thinking, which is a book, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. And it's a great podcast. It's a great channel that I like to listen to. And that he has a guy on there that he just had not too long ago that talks about how manifestation work as far as like clinically, like the neurons and all the different fearful avoidance, or all the different, how the wiring makes those manifestation practices work, how they bring it into reality. But that's it. I'm done. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope this was valuable for you. If this was valuable, like this, share this, subscribe to the channel, because I know it's a ton of people who just watch my content and don't subscribe. But either way, I love y'all. Happy Monday. Namaste. Don't ignore the red flags. All right, good. That's a good thing to exit on.